Legal malpractice and unfair and deceptive trade practices by lawyers. We represented a young man who, when he was a student, actually in middle school, he was injured by a teacher, and the lawyer didn't do much about it. And when he turned 18, he hired his own lawyer. He had 3 years to file within the statute of limitations, and that lawyer, instead of filing suit, proceeded to give him money and tell him that things would be okay, and think that he could deal with it. But the bottom line was the attorney failed to file suit. He blew the statute of limitations. The client finally figured this out and came to us. We sent a 93A consumer protection letter to the attorney, and then we met with his insurance defense attorneys to try to resolve the case. And they pointed out that this guy was sort of a bad guy, that he had a police record, that he shouldn't be given any money anyway by an insurance company. And we said, this is ridiculous. He was injured when he was a middle school student. The attorney took the case, and instead of prosecuting it or rejecting the case, he deceived the client year after year after year. And now he wants an insurance company to reject his case. We said, we're just going to take it to a jury and let the jury decide. This was completely unfair by this lawyer. And there was all sorts of threats going back and forth about this potential client. And the lawsuit was filed. We just said, we're not going to do it. We're going to file a lawsuit. Immediately thereafter, the case settled for a significant amount of money. The injuries were relatively minor, but as it was 10 years later, we talked about the loss of use of that money over the past 10 years. And we got the case resolved. So if you have a case where you think you've been injured by an attorney, that attorney, he or she, has misrepresented you, has failed to file under the statute of limitations, or just is not getting you a proper settlement, give us a call. We've been doing this for over 35 years, and at Burns & Jan, we will take your case. We will give you a free consultation